morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. It's Friday. We made it to the weekend. Woohoo! Woohoo! As always on a Friday, I'm joined by the two most glamorous people on YouTube, Queen Elly and Jimbo. Elly, how are you, my lovely?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm really excited about this show, and I loved you on the terrace yesterday, like we were talking in the background. You were fantastic. What a lady, eh, Jimbo?
Yeah. She does stick up for Spurs. She does give Gooners and Chelsea supporters some stick. It's funny.
It's got to be done. At the end of the day, they get above their station. You've got to knock them down a peg or two. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, Kate does that.
I just got to say, this computer is very good, Kate.
I know.
No lagging, no nothing.
I know. Let's have a look who's in the chat. We've got the beautiful Drew Lala, who says, afternoon, Kate, Jimbo, my queen, Auntie Elly, and chat. Big up John Clark says, afternoon, all enjoyed you rattling Sard on the top six last night, Kate. He's so easy to rattle, and his only comeback is you haven't won any trophies. So that's not banter, is it? Come on. Big up Chang. Good to see you. Looking forward to you making your second appearance on the channel on Monday to go through some of them lovely shirts. It says, honestly couldn't have hoped and wished for a better members call-in debut some 24 hours earlier, still grinning from ear to ear after what is by far the best time I've ever had on any show, hands down. Okay.
Big up,
lovely man. And see, people say that the foreign supporters are the problem.
Yeah,
it's people like Chang that help the club keep going, and he must spend a fortune.
Chang was telling me he had a chance to work on the new stadium, but because his wife had just not long given birth, he couldn't go over and do the work because he's a civil engineer.
He's too young to have kids.
He's too young. Yeah, we thought he was only 25, and he's like,
he looks so young.
I know.
40s.
I know. I don't know what his secret is, but I need to know.
Cream.
But I told him if he ever comes over to let us know so we can all meet up.
Yeah, definitely.
Julia says, big up and Chang, you're such a gent. Yes, he is. And he said, you're too kind, Miss Julia. I owe it to both my parents, who themselves were head disciplinarian teachers of the respective all boys and all girls secondary schools. And with me being the eldest, so you've been whipped into shape, basically.
I can tell as well, because he's very polite.
Very respectful.
He's a lovely boy.
Really is.
Man. He looks like a boy, but he's a man.
Yes. It was just a pleasure, and I can't wait till he's on again on Monday. Good afternoon, Decaro. I hope you are well. Big up to Mia in the chat. I hope you're well, lovely. The beach looked beautiful. Elly. Big up,
that one in.
Big up Daniel Sandoval, bringing the love as always. Afternoon, Jose says, afternoon, Kate, Elly and Jim. Hope you're well. Yeah, he's here, giving it large. Big up, Eltel. And Mark's in the chat. Big up, Mark. Hope you're doing well today. Obviously, we did our Premier League predictions last week for this weekend. But there has been news broken today that Ivan Toney will be starting for Brentford as captain this weekend. So I am going to offer the chance to change your predictions if you wish. I mean, I did Brentford 2-1, Elly did Brentford 2-0, and Jimbo did 2-2. So it's entirely up to you, Jimbo.
I'd like to change to 3-2 Brentford.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I think it's only fair to give you the opportunity now that we've got further information.
Well, I actually did ask you on the show, didn't I, if he was playing?
Yeah. Oh, look at Leo's message. Big up Leo with a super chat. Big up homies. Today is a special day for me. 1,000 days ago, I quit. Best decision I've made in a long time. Leo, big up to you. That's not easy at all.
Leo, I've been there, so I know. So well done, you.
Absolutely well done. Massive respect, and respect for being so open about the battle that you face as well.
You'll never get more respect off anyone than me, Leo. I promise you that now, because I know it's hard.
Jim's nearly 18 years clean this year. So it's massive, and it should never be underestimated. So big up to you, Leo, and thank you for your support as always.
Brilliant, Leo.
Yeah, it is. Good morning, Kate, Elly, the one-arm wonder, Jim, and all of you in the chat. Big up, Bobby K. Always good to see you.
I see Bobby K's name, and it just makes me smile because he makes.
I know.
I
need your
dressing gown yesterday.
Yeah, I know. Chocolate. What was it?
Adrian Stroker.
Yeah, chocolate stroker. Elly, Jose needs your predictions for this weekend. I don't know if you want me to tell him what you said.
Okay. I'll do them after this.
Okay. Yeah. Big up John Clark for becoming a member, you legend. Great to have you on board. I'm going to do every couple of months, starting soon, where I put all the members on one of these interactive things, and it will pick a random member, and they're going to get something special from me, or from us, from the channel, a special gift or something. Yeah, so I'm going to start that soon, and there are going to be some members only shows coming as well. So yeah, it's all coming. It's all happening.
That was brilliant yesterday, that members show.
It was excellent. Yeah, good turnout.
Yeah, good turnout, and Chang showing all those shirts was absolutely brilliant.
That's exactly why I said to him, are you free? Because I want to know more, and I want to see his favourites, and we'll see what the chat say, which players they think of when they see the shirts. And so Monday we've got that coming up. Mia says, big up Leo, what a fantastic achievement. Yeah.
Massive.
Big up Leo from Mark as well. Steve D. Well, you saucy, gorgeous Spurdinians.
My mate, Steve D, my mate.
You've been missed, Steve. It's good to see you, my man. You've been missed a lot. Leo, you're genuinely lovely guy, and you should be so proud of yourself massively.
Yes, massive.
Well done, little homie. Fantastic achievement. You're a star. Proud of you. We all are so proud of you.
Yes.
Vamos. What does that mean? Vamos.
Vamos means, I think it means.
I thought it meant go away.
It means come on, doesn't it? Come on.
Vamos, Leo.
Vamos. Big up, Paddy Hartnett. Hope you're well, my lovely. He says, afternoon, folks. Hope you're all well. Well done, Leo and Bobby K. You are still a tall bag, but your kids are super. P.S. On the case for you, Kate. Big up, Paddy. You're a legend.
I love Bobby and Paddy.
Yeah, good to speak to you last night. Thank you, homies. You guys have all helped me through this. Much love. Do you know what, Leo? Jim always says that, but most of it comes down to you, your own determination and what's the word? Strong will, kind of.
Okay, listen to me, right? It is mainly the person, but people they do need help.
Yeah.
And my help was you, and I wouldn't have done it without you. And I'm sure there's people that have helped Leo. Like he says, he wouldn't have done it without them. So it is mainly the person, but everybody needs the help.
Yeah. Well, we're always here for you, Leo. You know that. Can't wait to meet you in a couple of months. So excited.
Yeah.
Big up Jamie Phillips. Football Chat says, big up Kate. I'm not a Spurs fan, but love how you go for City on the terrace. So I subscribed. Big up Jamie. Do you know what? It doesn't matter if it was. Even if it was Spurs, if we was up for 115 charges, I promise you now I would be gunning for Spurs. It's not because it's City, because I haven't got a problem with City, but I just hate cheats. And I hate the fact that Bobby says, Paddy, I hope a tribe of ants infest your arsehole. Love you, buddy. I love those.
Oh, my God. Make sure they're red ants, because they're the ones that bite.
Oh, ow.
Elly, have you noticed behind Kate, she's changed the picture?
Yeah, Vicario.
She changed it because on the terrace they kept saying that she was a Chelsea fan because it had Hazard on it.
Yeah, Eden Hazard. And I said last night, that's it. And I took it off. I said, it ain't staying now. Can't have people thinking I'm Chelsea.
I got it in here.
One Hazard.
Yeah, Vamos means let's go, apparently.
It's like come on, isn't it?
Yeah, good day, David. I have added you on Facebook. Thank you for the friend request. Good to see you. Have I missed anyone? Oh my goodness, you're all chatting. Oh, Rodney Roberts is in the house. Big up, Rodders. Hope you're well, my lovely. D&B forever. Good afternoon to you. Nice to see you. Nice. John says, proud to be a member, proper down to earth Spurs chat. Been a supporter going towards 47 years now. God help. Yeah. Wow. Jimbo had a season ticket for
about 25 years.
Yeah, till we moved to Lincoln.
Yeah.
But
it's
yeah,
hard, isn't it, to get down there.
Yeah. We should all hate anyone who cheats. Exactly, Mia.
Yeah.
There should be no, even if it's your own team, I would never be sat there justifying it. I would say, you know, we're not guilty, but we're innocent until proven guilty. But the fact it's that many, there must be something in it. But people are different. Younger fans, particularly. No offense to young fans in the chat. There is a different mentality. Good to see you, Kem. She says, good to see you, Kate, Jim, and Elly, my football friends. Appreciate your support. Always, Kem. Always, always. I love this chat. I love this room. I just feel like I've gone to the pub and I'm just meeting all my friends. It's just fab.
Yeah.
That's what I said to you, Kate. That's why I don't want you to get big.
Fat?
No, in your channel, because I don't want all dickheads coming in here. I love the people that are in here.
You're in here.
Yeah, but I'm a nice dickhead.
As well.
I was just going to say there has been a little bit of news today.
What news, Kate?
What news? Pray tell. I know Mia has already covered this actually, but I thought I would share my screen and show you what. Where is it? There it is. Fabrizio Romano is saying, I know it's quite small, talks are taking place between Tottenham and Club Brugge for talent Antonio Nusa. There's no formal bid yet, but deal on as reported. I understand Nusa doesn't want to leave in January. Deal could be done now, but for the summer. Many clubs keen. Spurs now pushing. Now, this guy is meant to be an absolute superstar in the making. He's he plays on the wing, but he can also play as a forward. Only 18, but I mean, if Levy pulls this off, it'll be a bloody miracle. That's all I'm going to say. I was looking at his stats. He hasn't had that much game time, but when he has scored and done assists as well. He's just a real hot prospect for the future. And people are saying if he comes to the Premier League, he will tear it up. He's a left winger. So that's a bit of news there. Hopefully there's some truth in it. And hopefully we can get it over the line before all these other teams come in.
Yeah. If they're looking at this kid, that means they don't really, maybe they'll keep Werner. Depends how he does. But he's a left winger as well, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly that. And
there now, doesn't he?
For me personally, I would absolutely love to have a couple of wingers come in because we need more creativity on the wings for me. So
a couple of wingers.
Wingers.
Oh, I said wingers.
Bobby says, you must despise me. I cheated twice yesterday. I'm so ashamed. Someone left my phone on the Pornhub link. I couldn't resist. Bobby, I expect nothing else from you. I've got nothing to say. Big up to Ben. He says, afternoon, everyone. Dishwasher has been resorted. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Romano had posted the deal for Nusa being pushed and apparently deal for Perisic to go home almost done. Yep. Perisic to go on loan till the end of the season, I believe.
Had to split, isn't it? He's going to.
Yeah, where he came from. I did see that. Yeah, it says he's on the verge of a comeback to Hajduk split with Tottenham willing to let him leave on loan. So that's good because there's more people off the wage bill.
Yeah, he's on 180 grand a week and all.
Exactly.
Yeah. I was just thinking, Croatia, they produce some fantastic footballers and they've only got 4 million, just over 4 million population.
I know, it's unbelievable, really.
Unreal, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you, Steve. I'm glad I'm not a big channel because I don't want you drifting away from us.
Yeah,
we love
don't
you.
want to get massive. We just want to keep it nice like a family.
Rodders says, if Everton lost 10 points for one charge and City have 115 alleged charges, if found guilty, they will get demoted and probably going to have to play as low down as the Sabutio League to get back. Terry said yesterday, can you imagine Kevin De Bruyne playing in the Conference League South or something, Conference League North? It would be so funny. No, they'll all be off. Don't worry about that. That reminds me of the time us offsiders caught a billy goat in the outback and put it in the driller's donga room. I don't even understand what that means. Savile was talking about him this morning, Kate, and Leeds are hoping to buy Rodon. See, this is what I mean. There's definite change in the club. We see actual deadwood moving.
And I did tell you before Christmas that you're going to see a difference in the new year. You could just tell the way it's going, Kate.
Yeah.
You know, they people are saying, "Oh, last 23 years, this, that, and the other." But you got to move with the times, and you got to forget what's happened in the past and move forward, right? And you saw the people they were bringing in the background to change the club. It has to change. They're not employing these people just to sit there and take away. They're employing them to change the club. And Ange said that he's going to be working with them closely, so he can tell them what he needs, then leave them to it.
Yeah,
the change was going to come. You could see it.
This was a good point. It could be a Son replacement for the future. I think we all forget. Well, I forget that Son's sort of getting older. He's not. Yeah, exactly.
Some birth certificates say 30.
Yes, that's so true. I suppose this is what he's looking at. Developing these players so that when Son does go, they can step up and step in. So, Mia said he's looking very good. Also can play on the right. For news, nice and early. Please sub to me. Yes, go over to Mia and sub.
I love Mia.
She said I'm so cheeky.
What's she cheeky? She'll have to plug her room in here.
Yeah, exactly.
She's allowed to.
I love how we're suddenly getting more interest in good players wanting to join us since Ange took over. It must be a footballer's. If you're an attacking-minded footballer, it must be a dream to play in Ange's system.
Yeah. They're all begging to come, aren't they?
It looks like it.
I tell you what, I love the ones he's brought in, the way they talk about playing for Spurs, the way they talk about Ange, how pleased they are with him and what he said to them. I mean, Vicario, it looks like he would just go out and buy a gun and fight for this club till the death.
Yeah.
The way he talks about Tottenham. The way he talks about Tottenham, you know, and the others are the same as well. Madison, and it's lovely.
Big up, Bill. Good to see you. Nice to meet
Bill.
Nice one. Nice one. I was going to say nice to meet you yesterday, Bill. On the member show. Big up Hennessy as well. Always good to see you. Una David, just passing through with a like. Big up to you. I hope you know it's all love. I banter your team. I expect to be bantered back, but it's all done in love, David. You know that. You're one of the ones who can take it, and we get on. A lot of people take it personal, but it is only banter. Big up Ash, good to see you. Salam is in the house saying, "Oh Nana, what's my name? Oh Nana."
There's two Nanas, isn't there? That's
it. Future says, "Less beards on this channel. Hope you're all well." Big up, Future.
I had a shave this morning.
Yeah, I had a wax. Bobby with a super chat for the one-arm wonder. The double is on. Big up, Bobby K. Thank you very much. And now we're getting Zaha and we're getting Benzema. We're just getting names thrown at us. Maybe that's who we are.
Perhaps. I think that's for Arsenal, isn't it?
I don't know, but I was the first one. Who was that? Anana. Then Elly is Zaha, and you are Benzema.
Yeah.
That's the best one to be fair.
I wish I had his wage.
Yeah, you're lucky. You're paid most as well.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know Benzema's on 170 million pounds a week?
Wow. What?
Why would he 170 million pounds a week in Saudi?
No, he can't be.
It can't be.
No, it's impossible, Kate. That's a year, darling.
Is it? Oh, year. Sorry, a year. What did I say? A week.
A week. You said a week.
Sorry. No,
and then pretend to be injured.
You could have said a minute. You could have said a minute.
Blonde. 170 million pound a year, and it's tax free. Why would he go to loan at Chelsea or Arsenal and give that up? I can't understand how anyone thinks he would. No. Big love to Kim, who said he was struggling. It was her dad's birthday and it's hit her hard again. Big love, Kim. Lee Smithy Smith. Big up, Lee. Good to talk to you yesterday. Always a pleasure and all that. I agree on the bigger shows comment. If they don't interact with the chat, then what's the point if you ask me? This channel's great. Big up, Bill. Very kind of you to say so. I couldn't physically do a show without the chat. That's literally what sparks the conversation.
Yeah.
I don't understand how you can't involve the chat. It don't matter if I had 10,000 members, you still can't do a show without a chat.
Yeah, and you can pick out, like, when you get bigger, you can pick out the good, you know, the questions and the good chat, and then bounce off that. You know,
Elly, I've got some news for you, darling. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to let her get much bigger because I will just stop people joining.
No, you will not, you stupid man. Everyone's welcome always. Bill, you know me, I'm blonde. I'm glad I didn't say that on the terrace yesterday. He's on 170 million a week. I can't even believe I said that. That's so funny.
Don't worry, those people would have pulled you up.
Do you know what? Sometimes I can't believe how blonde I am.
I can, because I married you.
Big up, Bobby. Make sure,
no fun, they say.
Make sure you go over and sub to Bobby Cooves and his beautiful kids over on that link.
Yeah.
I didn't say
gentlemen prefer blondes, right? So obviously Jim's a gentleman.
Well, I don't know about that. I did say he's looking a bit on the porky side, Rodney. I'm not going to lie. He does look a little bit overweight to me. I'm not lying. I don't think he could deal with the pace of the Premier League. Not, you know, but go on, Jim.
Someone said that Dembele slimmed down. I saw a picture of him yesterday. It looks like a proper fat bastard.
No, he don't. He don't. No, he don't. He does look slender. He's definitely lost weight. Yeah.
So you reckon he stopped going McDonald's?
Yeah, I reckon he's just sticking to maybe flat whites or whatever they're called.
We played a 90-minute match a couple of weeks ago.
I know.
Bloody hell. That's really surprising for a professional athlete.
Judah says the chat makes the show. Without it, where would the streamers be? Exactly that, Judah. There are more mini Lego figures than there are people on Earth. Arsenal could have picked any of them, yet they chose Arteta. Exactly that, Mia. Without the chat, you'd be talking to yourself. I would know what people are doing and what they think. Jim, everyone's here for you. They just won't admit it. You know what? I might ban him from my channel.
Yeah.
I was blonde. Yeah. Well, you know, I've tried to be brunette, but I'm just blonde. A lot of these guys that went to Saudi are now realizing that after so long trying to get back in their country, they're getting taxed on what they make.
I told you, Kate, when this come out, what was my words to you when everybody started going to Saudi?
It will only last 5 minutes.
It's a 5-minute wonder. You'll get a few of them go out there, right? And they earn some big money. They realise the lifestyle out there ain't as good as everybody thinks, right? Yeah. And they get bored out there. They hate the football. They don't get crowds there like they do over here. It's not the same. I mean, I lived there for a while, so I know. And I said to you, 2 years, right, and you won't be getting any of our players going over there. How long's it been?
Yeah, I know.
It's not even been 2 seasons yet, and they all want to come back. I said to you, 5-minute wonder.
Yeah, because Jordan Henderson's just gone to Ajax, hasn't he?
Yeah. Wayne Bonner says Ndombele played 90 minutes. Was that at the McDonald's drive-through? Big up, Wayne. Hashtag here for Jim. He played 90 minutes, but he hung a burger over his head to make him run after it.
Like the carrot and the donkey.
So yeah, I mean, but it's good to see. Sorry, I'm just checking. I'm just looking for the new any transfer news. It's good to see so much of our Deadwood, even if it's on loan. A lot seems to be happening. Do you not think?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we got rid of Dyer,
which is massive.
Loan. He's on loan, isn't he?
Yeah,
Dyer. So he could be back. Oh,
yeah, but isn't his contract run? He's only got 6 months left, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Who's that Dyer? No, his contract's run out.
Is he on a 2-year loan?
No, I think he's got 6 months left. I think what they did, what I can make out, because I've seen conflicting things. I think they paid 3.4 million for, and it's gone. I think it's gone down as a loan, right? And then at the end of his contract, it's up to them if they want to keep him. But he won't be coming back to us. I'm sure that's the situation.
Yeah.
Steve, there's always a confusing moment when I'm around. Life just confuses me every single day. Afternoon to you, Ren. Always lovely to see you. Hope you're well. AJ's in the house saying,
AJ.
Elly, good afternoon. Thanks for coming on the member show yesterday, AJ. It's always good to have you on. It was nice and busy, so I hope you got to say everything you wanted to. But hi, the Jerry Cobber. Yep, Dyer's gone. Contract runs out in the summer. Yeah. Dyer's contract would run out when his loan ends, so he can go where he likes.
Player.
Everybody's saying he's definitely gone. Good chatting to you both, and I really appreciate everything you said to me, Jim. You said nicer things to me than my dad ever has. Massive love to you both.
You're welcome, Lee. You're a good man, Lee. You're my type of person. You're honest, outgoing. You're a good man. I love you to bits.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I've actually met him. He's lovely. He's got those brilliant tattoos as well. Fantastic.
I think.
Well, you've seen some of the women he goes onto the catwalk with. Bloody hell.
You're such a nonce, honestly.
One of them, Kate. Oh my God, she was just stunning. Not as stunning as you, darling.
Yeah, don't try and get that. Don't try with all that old cobblers.
Yeah.
It says Tottenham Hotspur's January move for Chelsea midfielder Conor Gallagher has collapsed, apparently. Speaking to the new edition of Football Insider's Inside Track podcast, transfer correspondent Pete O'Rourke has revealed that Chelsea want to keep the England international for the remainder of the season, despite recent talks between the clubs. Tottenham are now looking to complete a deal for Gallagher in the summer, with Postecoglou remaining very keen on landing the central midfielder. So, obviously, you never know whether it's true.
I like the player, though. I think he's a good player.
I do, Ellie. I do as well.
I think he's a very good player.
Yeah, now there's something about Harry Kane. Harry Kane is finally... What?
He's coming back.
No chance.
Harry Kane was finally granted his exit from Tottenham over the summer, joining Bayern. They are expected to face each other in a friendly match this summer. The arrangement was made during negotiations for the Harry Kane transfer before the start of the season. Oh my God.
So I'd love to get tickets. Bayern Munich.
Yeah, we would have to go and get tickets for that, Jimbo. That'd be a good game.
I don't want to see Harry Kane in red. Oh.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's just weird.
You know what? He should get the welcome of the king.
Jason Nunn is asking the question we all want to know the answer to.
Yet.
Has he gone yet? No.
He's in my basement.
AJ said, yes, Kate, your show was brilliant. Your guests were amazing. So nice to be involved in civil conversations, even if we have differing opinions. Respect. Yeah. It was a great show.
Yeah.
Big up, Tony. Another one. Did Tony come in yesterday? No, Martin Knight.
I love that. I love girls with the guy at the bottom.
That's Jimbo. Big up, Tony. Good to see you. Never thought Gallagher was a possibility in Jan. Tottenham legend Eric. Tottenham legend Eric Torstvedt has revealed he just heard of the North London club's interest in Antonio Nusa and claimed that a switch to the Lily Whites would be an exciting move for the youngster.
Yeah.
There seems to be some real, what's the word? Momentum in this rumour.
Yeah, Fabrizio Romano's put in it. There must
be.
Yeah,
exactly. And what's this one? Sources claim that that's a Perisic one. I think that's everything at the minute. But I mean, if we could get that young guy, that'd be amazing. This one, what's this one?
I still think we get a midfielder coming this window, Kate.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, this is another one about that Antonio Nusa.
What's that, Ellie?
I hope we get a midfielder because we got Basuma, who's always picking up suspensions or, he's just been sent off. And then now he's got malaria as well, hasn't he? Apparently.
Yeah. Drula says,
and then
I'll let you two.
Hoybier wants to leave.
I'll let you two answer this. What do you see in Gallagher? Because Drula just can't see it. Go on, Ellie.
I see because he's very good on the ball. He's a box-to-box midfielder. His passing's very good. He's very energetic, gets around the field a lot, and he puts in tackles. He's not scared to put in a tackle. And I thought when he was at Palace, especially, I thought he was very impressive. And I've been watching him for Chelsea as well. He's so hard working. You need a war horse in midfield. You can't always have the fancy players. You need players that have put their foot in, win the ball, and then get you going forward. So he can do all of that. What I've seen of him, so I like him. He's similar to Pierre, but a step up.
Yeah. What about you, Jimbo? What do you think of Gallagher?
I love his work rate, and I love what Elly said. He gets stuck in. They were sad talking about his stats on Sky Sports the other morning, and he's got fantastic stats. And he's just because he's box to box. He works. I love players that work hard and passionate for their club.
Yeah.
I know he plays for Chelsea and he loves Chelsea, but I'm sure he'd be the same for us.
I'm not.
I think he would. Okay, of course he would. They're professional athletes, you know. They know what they move on in life from things. It might spur him on more to come to us, thinking, well, they don't want me. Let me go and show them how good I really am. But
he's chosen.
Sorry, Elly. He's one of the players, right? That people are really divided about. You get players like that, but he is so divisive. There's so many people I see really like him, and there's so many people I see they can't, like Drula, Mark can't see. I mean, I really like him. Eddie he's one of these people that really splits.
Yeah, it depends what type of players you like as well. I mean, I like the most skillful players as well, but I see the value in someone like Gallagher. You know, because you need players. Look at Arsenal, the great Arsenal team that was invincible. They had Vieira, and he had everything. But he was a worker as well. He didn't just have silky skills. He was a worker, and you need that in a team to win things.
Yeah, but I don't agree with that, Lee. I think that he's a professional footballer, and I think wherever he goes, he'll give 100%. He was fantastic at Palace.
Yeah, but they're not his rivals. I'm with Lee. I don't think he was 100%.
Okay, all London clubs are their rivals, right? Yeah. But if he comes to Tottenham, he will give everything, I'm sure.
I don't want him. I think he's too much money. And I see too many Chelsea fans saying all he does is run around like a headless chicken. So that puts me off straight away.
I've seen a lot of Chelsea fans say he's good, though.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah, see, everybody's saying Chelsea.
He's split.
Yeah.
Sorry, Elly. Everybody's saying Chelsea through and through. Look.
Yeah,
maybe we shouldn't get him then.
Big up to everyone that's come in. Thanks, Martin Knightsbridge, again for coming on the show yesterday. Afternoon to Ian. He says, afternoon, everyone watching. Hope you're well and are not freezing. It is bloody freezing here. It's like an ice rink. Jim nearly fell over today. Please, God.
Oh, God.
On the ice outside.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think some people have been hasty in assessing Solomon and Timo and Johnson. You know, you could argue that. At the end of the day, I don't know what to make of Timo Werner yet. It's way too soon. As far as Johnson, I'm up and down with Johnson all the time. Because sometimes I think, there's a real good player in there. And sometimes I'm like, what is he doing?
He's a moments player. That's how I see him. He doesn't always do the right thing. But he's only young. So let's give him time. God, he's only 22. Come on.
Yeah.
There's something there. There's something there. His pace, I think he's just got to get stronger physically as well because he's quite lightweight.
Yeah. David Shears said, Gibbs White heard anything? I've seen Brian Daigle begging that we sign him. I don't know. I've not personally heard anything about him coming to us. Have you, Elly?
No, I haven't, but I'd love to sign him. I'd love us to sign him, sorry. Because I think he's got it all. He can score goals as well, which is like currency in this league, isn't it?
Yeah. Gallagher is what you think Højbjerg is, Elly.
No, I like players who work for the team. That's why.
Maybe Mark can answer this for me. I wonder if he leaves Chelsea and comes to us, if the Chelsea fans will hate him.
Yeah.
Big up, Brandon. I'm with you. I don't think he'd give him us 100% either.
I can't see it happening anyway.
All right.
Couva Bear! It's so good to see you. Hope you're enjoying your new home. Lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Who would I like to come in? I would love for Ange to go in and get her Tate from Celtic and Kyogo. And I also think this kid is a great prospect. But Gibbs White is a good shout as well. He's a good player. Just want some more creativity. I'll tell you what I would love, Zubomendi. I've been saying it for days, but I don't think Spurs will pay 50 million.
They're talking about 50 million for Gallagher.
Yeah.
We said that at the same time, Elly.
You did.
One player I wish we got is Kudos from West Ham. Oh my God, I love that player.
When I did the 12 Days of Christmas with Mia, she said it, which player do you love from another club? He was the one I said, I think he's just such a good player.
I know.
But yeah, I mean, Zubomendi is a really good defensive midfielder. He would be great. But anyone we sign should want to wear the shirt. They should feel honoured to represent our great club. If they don't, I don't want them. That's how I feel as well, AJ.
Well, everybody's put me off of Gallagher now. I can keep saying that he's Chelsea through and through, and he won't.
Yeah. I hope I'm saying this right. Day or DD? Day, I think.
Day.
Big up to you, became a YouTube member. Lovely to have you on board. Thank you so much for the support. Not next Thursday after will be another member show, which I love. I love talking to you all. So yeah, the link will go out on the Thursday morning. No ice out here, Jimbo. Come over before Kate pushes you over on the ice. Slander.
That's a new one now.
Yeah.
I was bringing my neighbour's bin in, and I was walking over to get my bin, and as I went to grab my bin, I nearly went over. I grabbed the bin, and it steadied me.
That's why William does it, because you're a donut.
Yeah, but I was putting some rubbish out, so I thought I'd do it.
Imagine
if I fell over and broke the other arm.
Was there a staircase in the snow, Jimbo?
We have got a slight slope on our drive, so he could have rolled all the way down.
Oh my God.
Big up, David. He says Gallagher has talent, but his problem is he doesn't have a true position. He's neither a midfielder or a striker. We don't want a player whose heart is ingrained into Chelsea. I agree.
Everyone's put me off him now. I don't want him.
He's not going to come anyway.
No, I don't think so. His family are all Chelsea. I keep hearing, but you hear that so much. Mount was as well, apparently, till Man United said we want you and we will give you the 7. Yeah, but Mount hasn't done anything since he's been there. I don't think his heart's in it at all. No, but even when he first started there, he just doesn't.
He was rubbish. He was rubbish against stuff.
I was saw on Sky Sports this morning that Chelsea have sold quite a lot of players. A lot of players that haven't kicked a ball for them either. But to get into the FFP.
Yeah,
wow, I didn't know that. Jamie Carragher, Robbie Fowler, and Michael Owen were all massive Everton fans. Did you know that?
Yeah, especially Jamie Carragher. Yeah.
Wow, I never knew that.
Liverpool. Yeah, but you know what? Their families were probably mix and match, weren't they?
Yeah.
All Everton fans.
Yeah, Gallagher's just skipped with the go faster stripe. Find another Benny. Yeah, is there another Benny? I don't think so, Jim, but I can't talk for match-going fans. Oops, Day is me. Day equals Dave. Okay. So you joined as a member on a different account. Is that right? I think that's right.
Yeah.
I think if he had cost 15 to 20 million, the expectations on Johnson would be less. I think we overpaid. Yep, agreed. Yeah. If he's 15 million, no one's saying a word, are they? They're just saying, oh, well, he's only cheap, homegrown, blah, blah, blah. But the fact that he's a statement signing is a little bit frustrating.
I still think I'll give him time, Kate. We can't hang him yet. Bloody hell.
Yeah, AJ's right. With the immersion of our interest in Noosa, it seems like the Werner deal is an even smarter bit of business. Loan him out until we can get him Noosa in the summer. Like loan Werner. It does. I mean, Levy's a great businessman. We know that. Hetate as well, methinks. Yeah, he's a great player. I'm sure.
If Werner could finish, we wouldn't have got him. It's just because he can't finish.
That's so true.
He can't finish his dinner. He had 3 chances to score.
Werner. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Jim. I would have Gallagher, but if someone says they don't like us or want to play for the club, you just know their head won't be in it.
Yeah.
That's Angie's philosophy too, Kate. Where are we? Gallagher would do well under Ange, but his loyalty and links to Chelsea would be a problem for me. He wouldn't be all in.
Yeah.
Big up Mr. M says Sky Sports are saying Bayern want Trippier. So if they get him, they've got Kane, Dyer and Trippier. They're going for the full 18-19 squad. They'll get Lloris next.
Yeah, he's got the second most assists out of all defenders.
Who Trips?
Yeah, he's got 7 assists. It's really good.
Blimey.
Yeah. Got a good cross on him, isn't he?
Bobby said donuts are awesome. Let her call you one. But Woolly Deb Havertz, yeah, exactly. If we get this 18-year-old from Ghent, it will be the sign of the season. His talent's unbelievable. Not being funny, right? I don't want to bring everyone down to earth with a bang, but did any of us really know much about him? Because we all did this last year with Gift Alban, and we were like, oh my God, this will be amazing. He's such a talent. And then it kind of went off the radar. I mean, I'm not saying he's not, because I don't know enough about him. But
I know nothing about him.
Yeah.
I just wonder if we big up these people and then they're actually not as good as we think.
Well, our scouts have been watching him, so hopefully they're picking out the right players.
Well, they said when we got Udogie and we let him stay there for a season. What player he's turned out.
Brilliant, Udogie.
Yeah, big up, stay humble. Good to see you. Emil Smith Rowe is a Spurs fan.
You know what?
No wonder he plays shit for Arsenal.
Yeah, I like him now. I never liked him
this morning on Sky Sports that Arsenal to stay in the FFP. They said this FFP now, the new rules is going to change everything. And they said Arsenal now are going to have to start selling people like Smith Rowe. They're reckoning Nketiah will be going in the summer. They've got to sell some of their. They gave him
a 2-year contract, didn't they?
Yeah, and I reckon there'll be a few of their players going, so to keep them in the FFP.
This is what I said on the terrace yesterday. They're talking about they think they're going to loan Benzema and pay him all this money. Come on, people live in La La Land. I struggle using my phone online. Apologies if I'm not replying or doing it slowly. We'll be up and running on Monday. We'll let you off, Cougar Bear.
Yeah.
You could be ignorant till then. Day. Dakari says it wouldn't join on the browser I was on. I switched browsers and it switched to my email account rather than my YouTube. Didn't see that until it happened. Oh, that's a bummer. Tottenham should try and nick Jared Bowen. Oh my God. My grandma will grow wheels before West Ham sell us their best player. I know what a good player he is.
Yeah, he's the one I said on Mia's show that he's my favourite player who doesn't play for Spurs.
Yeah.
I love him.
Get me Federico Chiesa or Nicola Barella, says Ben. He's making demand.
Yeah. It'd be nice, but not many Italians come.
No.
Throughout history, they don't come.
I didn't see Stefan.
Anyway.
I can't watch Stefan, Bill. I'm not going to lie. I watch all different rivals. I can't watch Stefan. He riles me up something chronic.
Who's he?
The Arsenal fan.
Yeah, the American. He's so ignorant and arrogant.
American. I think they said he's Hungarian or Bulgarian or something.
Sorry, Stefan. Sorry, Stefan, if you are watching or you hear it. But I streamed with you once and you were so condescending. So I just can't watch him. I literally can't watch him. Relax, Timo. Timo will surprise us all. What on earth
I think so at all.
Yeah, he might do. He might well do. Where's the video of Gallagher saying he's loyal to Chelsea and only them? All paper talk. Same as when people were going off about Madders being an Arsenal fan.
He's Coventry though, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a Coventry fan. He's from Coventry, Madders.
David says the key to Werner is to set him up with almost impossible chances and he'll score because some of his finishes from difficult chances are world class. It's the easy ones he misses. Yeah.
I said that to you, Kate. I said some of the goals he's scored are off the planet. Honestly.
I know, I've seen them. I just hope he saves some for us.
Yeah.
In the 6 months we've got him.
Emil Smith Rowe to Crystal Palace. Oh.
That's a big fan, Paul.
Trust me, that Noosa boy is the real deal. I couldn't sleep last night, so I did a deep dive on all his match highlights and every statistic you can find. This boy is special. Well, we'd be a miracle if we get him then.
Come on then.
Proof about Werner was our second goal at Man United. Skips past him was lousy, but it turned it into an assist for our goal.
Yeah, I think he's because Skip's pass that was brilliant.
Yeah. Elly, is your lover on the bed behind you?
No, unfortunately.
Who's this Noosa fella? Sean says we're getting him and loaning him back. He's supposed to be good. Stats wise, never heard of him. He's from Ghent, I think. Is that what I said?
Ghent, yeah.
He's meant to be the big up and coming new 18-year-old superstar who plays on the wing and as a forward. So
is he Belgian?
Yeah, I think he is. No, he's Nigerian, I think.
He's Nigerian.
Antonio Noosa. I think he's Nigerian. Norwegian. Where did I get Nigerian from?
Norwegian.
Yeah, that's why Torsvet was talking about him, darling.
Oh, yeah, of course. Do you know what, Elly?
You know what? Sometimes I do wonder about my wife.
We don't need him in the chat. He can bugger off. Do you know what? Sometimes if I forget something, I'll just make it up.
I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to interrupt.
Nigerian, Norwegian,
it all begins with N, doesn't it?
Yeah,
exactly.
Did you see what Cougar put? Did you see what Cougar put?
What, that?
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with a player playing for a team that they considered a rival. My problem with Gallagher is he's a bit shit. Arsenal moan all about FFP, but they only bring in fan revenue. Never see them selling players for anything. Big up Adrian Schroker. Good to see you. Harry Kane supported Arsenal. They're professional footballers. I don't see the problem. Game is littered with examples.
Yeah.
The lovely royal couple and the queen of all things, Queen Elly. Big up Shemtan. Good to see you. Stefan is Bulgarian, actually. A Bulgarian bog rat. Oi, woo! Hello to three of the very best. Her Majesty Queen Elly, Jimbo, and the blonde bombshell Kate. Woo! And the handsome Phil P. Good to see you. Lovely to see you. Timo will surprise us. He can't get less than the 0 goals that we're expecting from him, but most of our fan base. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Bobby. I get you. Big up to the number one Agambar, Mr. Chris Agambar. Good to see you. Ben wants a few more Italian stallions, but it's true. Italians always stay in Italy. I'd love an Italian stallion. I'm not going to lie.
You've got a Maltese stallion.
I've got a Maltese donkey.
I'm a stallion. I could tell some stories.
No, don't. Decaro says, sorry for the aside again, but it turns out if you join with a linked account, you're still joined. So all good for me. Please become a member if you can. Big up, Decaro. Yes. Thank you very much. He's on Club Bruges. That's it. Not again. See, I made it up again. I don't know what's wrong with me.
They're from Belgium, aren't they, Club Bruges?
Yeah, so the same region.
Yeah.
I can't help but think many of these YouTubers, such as Stefan, go on channels for clicks. He can't seriously believe everything he comes out with. Mind you, we have plenty of Stefans. Yeah, this is what I don't like. People that go on as an act. I did say this to Lee yesterday. I'm just me. I think what I think, and that's it. I'm the same if I'm on YouTube or sitting around your house. But a lot of people do it for clicks and likes, and that's not me. Yeah. That's why I'll probably never be a massive channel, but that suits me. I'm not going to be disingenuous.
Okay, I don't think there's a big channel out there that don't do that, honestly.
No. Maybe.
I mean, I listen to Lee Gunner sometimes, and sometimes the crap that comes out his mouth, it's impossible he believes it.
Mm. David said, our Skip's pass brilliant when it went way past him to the left-hand side and he had to go and fetch the ball. It was a shocking pass. I don't remember. He's been Chelsea's best player, Coover. Says a lot about Chelsea.
Oh, I know the one he means. I know the one. I've just thought of it.
Yeah.
He had to go and retrieve it. It was going off, but he retrieved it.
Jim, sometimes you wonder about your wife, mate. I've wondered about her every day, not just sometimes. That's because I live rent free in your head, Bobby. You can't stop thinking about me. Just admit it.
I know.
Big up, Talking Beer. Good to see you. Yeah. Big up Colin as well. Nusa looks good, but Haaland or Erdegaard would have put a word in with him. Maybe. Kate, there's a difference between Nigeria and Norway. I know, but they both start with N, so it doesn't count.
Oh my God.
If Werner only scored 2 goals and had 10 assists, would that be a good return? 100%. I'll take that all day long. Would you?
Yeah.
For his loan?
2 more goals.
He will score a lot more than 2 goals.
Yeah, but if he scored 2 and had 10 assists, would that be a successful loan move?
Yeah, I would say so.
With the expectations for him.
With the expectations, 5 goals and 10 assists, that'd be better.
I think that he's been really. He's been given an hard time.
Jim, just answer the question.
No, he will score more than 2 goals.
Yeah, but if he only scores 2,
I would be disappointed because I believe he's a better player than that.
Okay. I would have took it because I think he's crap most of the time.
I like the way you pushed him for the answer. It's like when Jim, when Kate says about the score predictions, and you say, "Are they at home?" And she goes, "Yes, Jim."
Honestly, Elly, I don't know how. I just don't know how I'm still sane after listening to this man for 20 odd years. He's so dolly. I can't cope with it.
I'm dolly. Dolly. Oh, is he Nigerian? Oh.
Dilly met Dolly.
I believe there's more than one son.
Dilly Dolly on the way. Dilly Dolly on the way.
Apparently, you're the Maltese magician, according to Benny.
You, Ben. Nice to have a bit of support.
Smash the subscribe and the like button. Let's get Kate and Jim and Elly over 1,000 plus before the end of the month. They deserve it. Thank you. You're snookered, Jim, apparently.
Kate's the one who's been snookered, David, I promise you.
Jim, don't have the disrespect. You tell us a story. No, he doesn't owe us a story. He doesn't.
AJ, I've got so many up here.
Nigeria and Norway. No, they're not the same place, but they both begin with N.
Yeah. They're not getting it, are they, Kate?
No, they don't get it. Try and think like me, and then you'll get it.
There's not another person on the planet that can think like you.
There is Amelia. She thinks like
me. She does as it goes. Yeah, but she is your mini-me.
She is. Kate was hilarious on the terrace last night. Oh, do you know what? I just can't cope. The disillusion's unreal.
I like when you call them your child. You're a child.
Well, I get called 75-year-old grandma. Big up Revenite. It says, "Hello, Kate, Jim, and Elly. Hope you're well. I agree with Jim. A guy that says that Welbeck is a better footballer than Salah, you've got to take it with a pinch of salt." Is that what Stefan said? Who said that?
Who said that? For God's sake,
that is bonkers.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Maltese donkey. Yes, that's our Jimbo. 5'1" Maltese donkey. So this 18-year-old winner is worth 30 mil, apparently. Yeah, media talk, says Mark. Gallagher's not been the best player. Please sub to Bobby K. Coover's channel. Yeah, please make sure you do. And all the other channels, Bobby. Benny's channel as well, the coffee company. If you want to have an hour stream with no football and just want to chill.
Oh, it was lovely on there yesterday. So chilled.
Yeah, it is a very chilled stream. Yeah, they both start with N, so Coover is North Korean. No, he's from Namibia. Namibia starts with N, doesn't it? So he could be from there. Werner will score more goals than Johnson. Ooh, interesting. Fabrizio just
up so far, isn't he?
Yeah. Fabrizio's just said if we get Nusa, he won't be coming till the summer. And Ivan Perisic has left. Amazing.
I've got Sky Sports.
That's 185 grand off the books.
Exactly. I'm just looking now to see if it's confirmed and if it's said. No, it's nothing to say. It's definitely gone that I can see. Exclusive. Yeah, it just says it's at the final stages, which is excellent news. I can see what we're doing now. Werner till the summer because Newsom won't come till next season. Having said that, I stand firm that Werner is shit. I hope he proves everyone wrong. I really do.
I think he will.
I don't know how I still have my sanity being a Spurs fan. I know, I'm a Spurs fan and married to Jim. I've got double insanity problems. I'm just catching up. I will say again, if he has 9 goal involvements by the end of the season, he's equalled his career average. That's a decent return. Hashtag saved him. Story time with Jim. Story time with Jim. No. Not from Nigeria. Starts with an N. Yeah, that's what I mean. Narnia starts with N, which is firmly where your head's at, Kay.
Yes, I agree.
Lee Gunner said that Welbeck's a better footballer than Salah.
Lee Gunner said it.
What I can't cope with is Lee Gunner. Lee Gunner said to Terry on the terrace, if you're not prepared to cheat, you don't want to win. That is what got me so riled up yesterday on the terrace. That is a disgrace of a comment.
That is disgraceful.
Sorry. I mean, where's the pride in winning if you're cheating?
Love.
The Maltese Falcon of love. I can't cope with that comment.
I love that.
Donkey meat is apparently sweet.
What was the one before that? What was the one before?
Not having a go at Werner, Jimbo, just a what if question. As in, what if he only scores 2 goals and gets 10 assists?
If he scores only 2 goals and 10 assists, I'll be really disappointed.
Yeah.
I will be.
Especially.
I expect him to get a lot more than 2 goals.
Yeah.
Egal picked 8 Arsenal players in an Arsenal and Real Madrid 11. Oh my God, is he having a giraffe?
These Arsenal fans are crazy. Crazy.
Oh my God. Ben is inviting you on his show at 2, Jimbo.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I loved it. I really enjoyed it.
There's Ben's channel there. Make sure you sub. And to Mia's, make sure you sub.
The Maltese Falcon is coming.
We've got 62 in the room, which is incredible. So please go over and sub. And how many likes are we on? Let's have a look. 62 in the room, which is incredible.
Me talking. Got an echo.
38 likes. Smash those likes. Don't be a burner.
And the thing is,
if you hate
as well,
Arsenal,
when you get to 1,000, you can then redirect to Ben.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
So we really are brothers. Kate just told me you're from Nepal. Perisic leaving frees up another foreign space in the squad. Exactly that. I heard Bayern are after Nusa. Won't it be great if he turns them down like Drago? Oh my God, yes. The one thing I've learned watching Ange all these years, he seems to have an ability to uncrap crap players. He's like a footballer career voodoo priest. Ooh, I love that. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Can we get a chorus? Same old Arsenal, always cheating.
Same old Arsenal, always cheating.
Yeah, the drugs must be good in Woolwich. Jesus. It doesn't surprise me that he said that, Kate. Lee Gunner just likes to win at all costs. He doesn't care. Terrible.
Stefan
also said Partey is levels above Rodri. Oh, no. Please say he didn't say that. Rodri's the best player in the league. Honestly, how can you take these people seriously? Lee Gunner must be smoking something stronger than fags. What's that?
Like me, I said Bentancur is the best midfielder because I think he's just got levels of skills that other midfielders haven't got. Rodri's a fantastic player. Don't get me wrong. And probably most people would vote him as the best. But Bentancur's my favourite.
I haven't scored today, have I?
Yes, Jim, you've sworn so many times.
Oh, have I? Sorry.
I think you've sworn more under your breath, though. Which is
so when I get monetised, you're banned from coming on.
All right.
When I get ad revenue.
I'll think about it. I'll think when I speak.
Bill, I'm not sure who said that Son is better than Vinicius Jr. I don't know where that's come from. I've not heard that, but I don't agree. I'm sure Jim probably thinks he is, but I don't.
Oh.
That Sonny is better than Vinicius Jr.
I mean, I watched Vinicius Jr. in the Champions League, and I thought he was phenomenal.
Yeah.
So, but I can't say because I haven't watched him enough. But what I hear from these experts on TV, that he's something really special.
Yeah, he wasn't so good against Man City in the semi-final, but, you know, I watched him against Atletico Madrid just recently. He's fantastic.
He's such a good player. Rodri's the best player in the world. I wouldn't disagree with that.
Who said that?
Ben.
Yeah, he's the best midfielder in terms of what he can give to a team. But I still like Bentancur better. I like
that's personal opinion, isn't it? Really, it's
yeah.
just what
I just like Benny. I think he's got sublime skills, brilliant, and he's so grateful.
And they would be way ahead if Partey played. Didn't Arteta play Partey at right back? I'm not sure.
I don't see what all this thing is about Partey. I can't see it.
The Maltese Falcon of Love swooping down on snooker tables all over the gaff.
He's not even injured, is he, Partey? He's not even injured.
I don't know. I just don't see the hype in him, Elly. I don't.
People are saying it's all to do with
that scandal.
Yeah.
I saw I saw a clip, right? It was 5 or 10 minutes about Partey, right?
Yeah.
And it showed all his misses, all the ones he's missed. Have you seen? I think I showed you, Kate.
Yeah, you did. And it's embarrassing.
It is so embarrassing. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Martin Knightsbridge, thank you for your donation for Jim Swearbox.
You'll be a millionaire.
Yeah. This can't be argued. Sonny is 7-time Asian Player of the Year. Vinicius is outstanding, but they can't be compared. Comparing Partey and Rodri is mad. Yep, I agree.
Well, go back to that last one, Kate. When Bobby says they can't be compared, Sonny or Vinicius, who does he think's the best? Sonny.
I would think so. Bobby's a massive Sonny supporter.
Yeah, Sonny's brilliant. He's brilliant.
Rodri is like the sun in the solar system. Everything revolves around him and time flows through him like a deity. I can't disagree. Kate
fantastic player.
Ty on AFTV said he would take no Liverpool or Man City players if he had to swap his players. They're so deluded, it's pathetic, honestly. Jim can beep, 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 swear as much as he beep, 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 beep wants. Rodri's absolute class, no doubt, and integral to the City team. But for me, the best midfielder is Bellingham. This boy is something else entirely. I think he could be, but I think it's too early yet to say that.
Yeah, he's got such skills, Bellingham. When he plays for England, he looks a class above all the England players.
He does, yeah, he does.
Yeah, AJ agrees with me about Partey.
Yeah, he is bang average.
I can't see it.
Stefan never even mentioned Partey before Arsenal bottled the top spot. Suddenly they fell off because of Partey. God help me if I see Stefan in the streets. Rodri and Modric are the same. Time seems to slow down when they're on the ball. Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
Imagine not wanting to swap Alisson for Ramsdale or Reyes. Some people are swimming in delusion. It's pathetic, honestly. And why would you not want Salah in your team? I mean, come on. Every team wants a Salah. I need to have a wee break, so I'm going to let you two on.
Yeah. Do you know what about Salah as well, Jimbo? Right? He's not just a brilliant goal scorer. He's passing.
Yeah.
He's brilliant, and the way he gels everything, and when he's dribbling in on goal, he's fantastic. No one can stop him.
I think he's like Shearer. Right, in the sense of I see Shearer score goals, and I think to myself, it was just effortless, and that's what Salah is. I see him score goals, and you just think it's just natural for him to do it, like Kane.
It's like second nature.
Like second. Sometimes I see Salah score, and I just think to myself, is there another player on the planet that could have done that?
Yeah, like I liken him to Robbie Fowler. When Robbie Fowler was at Liverpool, he just scored effortlessly as well. Yeah. Brilliant player. And Kenny Dalglish and Ian Rush, I love them at Liverpool as well. And then we had our own ones, Garth Crooks and Steve Archibald.
Yeah, Garth Crooks.
They were really good players, weren't they? Yeah. Yeah, and then you go back to Greasy and Gilzine, they were even better.
Did you answer?
They were.
Did you answer Ian's question of which ex-Spurs player you'd like to come back?
Oh, you know my answer. I know Elly's answer. I know Elly's answer, and I'm sure Elly knows my answer.
Yeah.
I'll let you say all day long.
And who would I say?
You'd say Mickey Hazard.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'd say David Ginola.
Yeah,
there we go. So that was easy. There's so many I'd love to see back, but yeah, I'd love to see David back. I knew Elly would say hold on. I knew
Yeah, because he's from my era as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I love him.
I'm going to watch Real Madrid for my 50th next month. Yes, Kate, I know I look good for 50. Wow, I thought you were about 28 at tops, Martin.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. They don't need salaries. They have world-class soccer.
25.
Yeah. The best player in the world played for us last season. Oh, Harry Kane. I miss him.
He's a fantastic player, Harry Kane.
He's another player that's effortless as well.
Yeah.
Effortless. He makes goal scoring look easy.
Yeah.
And his general play as well. Fantastic.
But that's what makes them
holding the ball up.
That's what makes them that cut above.
Yeah.
These players that people are saying are world class that are nowhere near it. They're the ones that are cut above. They're the world class players.
Yeah.
They just make it look so easy.
In that bracket. Salah's world class.
Yeah. Colin says he'd have Bale back. He'd have Lamella back.
So many.
There's better players than Lamella, but I did love his shit house. We're not going to lie.
Oh, yeah.
You loved him, Kate.
I did. I loved him because he always gave it his all. He didn't have the best technical ability, but give it his all, and he was so passionate, and he would fight anyone. And his shithousery was off the charts.
We used to say.
Sorry.
Go on, Elly. Go on.
I was going to say, Lamella, right? He was technical, but he just held on to the ball too long.
Yeah.
You know, he needed to pass it a bit when someone's free, and he was rolling his foot over the ball all the time. But I do love him. I think he was fantastic.
Well, we used to say when he was a sub and they were bringing him on, we'd say, right, now he liven the game up.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did love him.
Hodo. Bon is the king of White Hart Lane.
Yeah, John Clark. That's a good point. Really good point.
Yeah, all this comparing does my head in. They're both great players for their clubs. Of course they are.
Yeah, Aussie, yeah.
The win the cup for Tottenham.
I love his message to you. I didn't understand the word.
If I had to pick an ex-Liverpool player, I think he'd had a few bevies, to be fair.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they're both on the same wavelength because I can't understand Kate half the time.
I'd bring back Stevie G. I think a lot of Liverpool fans would do that, to be fair. Lee would bring back Bale. Oh, Gaza says Dragon D's nuts. Big up to you. Oh, Teddy. Sherry.
Well, interesting to see what Bobby says on this one.
Player to come back, John White. Mia says Teddy. Gary Doherty. Oh, Mabba. He is meant to be coming on the show.
My God.
Mickey is trying to sort it out with him with the date, but watch this space.
So cool.
I know. He's one of my absolute heroes. I adore him.
My cousin adores him as well.
Yeah, I think I might wet myself.
He's from Bristol, isn't he?
Yeah, David says.
Oh my God, what players we had!
I know Jimmy Greaves, Ricky Villa.
Yeah.
Phil P said there's only one correct answer, and that's Gaza.
Oh, Gascoigne, yes.
What a player.
If it wasn't Hobble, it'd be Gaza for me.
I want Timothy Atuba back for the comedy stepovers. My dad would say Jimmy Greaves.
Yeah.
Salah went off injured last night with a hamstring. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
That's not good with them being...
But it is good for us.
Yeah, but it's not
I don't wish him any ill will, Kate, but it's good for Spurs.
No, but if you'd let me finish, I was going to say it's not good for people like Revanite and Liverpool when they're fighting for the league. They need Salah desperately.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of Spurs, sorry.
Everywhere you go, always take Lamella with you.
Everywhere you go.
Rule Fox. Revanite, that's why I hear so many fans shout for him now. Please,
Ledley King. Nobody said Ledley King yet.
Oh, Ledley King, what a player!
That best defender ever.
Oh, Bobby said Teddy. I didn't see your comment, Bobby.
Oh, Teddy.
Yes, Jim Tan. Bring back Ginola. What a legend.
Ginola.
Yeah, Jimmy Greaves playing handball. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
My dad always says he counts himself lucky to have seen Jimmy Greaves play for Spurs for 8 years. Bless him. Bring back Chimbonda for a third time so I
Pascal
can scream at
Chimbonda.
it's sod. Julie, you're right. We've had such an array of talent over the years.
I know.
I'm sure you have, Elly.
Well.
Yeah, have you seen Jimmy Greaves play, Elly?
Only one game. One game I saw him before he left.
I've seen him play. I was lucky enough to see him play. I can't say that I remember it massively, but I have seen him play. But I was young. Same as you.
You know, when you look at all the old reels of all these goals, what a fabulous player.
Yeah.
And he still holds the English records for most goals scored. So
Ben says Ledders.
Yeah, Ledders.
I mean, Mark, when you think of the Chelsea players, Zola, Makalele, then you've got Lampard, Drogba, Terry. They've had some incredible players. I mean, Terry's probably one of the best defenders to have ever been in the Premier League.
Zola was my favourite Chelsea player. I loved him.
Do you think in 20 years anyone will say Werner? No.
No.
Berbatov for Bill.
Yeah.
Hammy hopefully isn't serious. Didn't look too bad, but you never know.
Robbie
the
King.
Great shout, Elly.
Yeah.
Agreed, Colin. If he had a full career, his name would be up in lights.
Yeah.
I don't know who's that. I don't know who they're talking about.
A full career, his name would be up in lights.
Who was he talking about? Looking at me in the chat.
Yeah. Tell us who you're talking about, because that can be
White.
A lot of players.
White.
Oh, John White,
Yeah.
I thought he died electric shock, wasn't it?
Oh, was that?
Whole thing. Yeah, he was on the golf course.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, he got struck by lightning, the poor thing.
Yeah, of course. They're great. It's Chelsea and Tottenham's great.
Oh my God. Bobby, you should be on a timeout for that. You should be on a timeout for bringing that name into this chat room.
Take what can of you.
Oh, Clive Allen.
Archibald.
Tell me about it. Kate's show now. Brian's tonight. My net problems. I know, David. You need to get it sorted. SCM was a machine for Chelsea.
Yeah, brilliant midfielder.
Ten Hag must go. Dembele, yeah.
Oh my God. How can we miss Dembele, man?
I know.
Dembele.
Captains to bring back. There's only two great captains, Danny Blanchflower and Dave Mackay. I think Mabbott was a good captain.
Steve Perriman and Gary Mabbott.
Yeah, I think they were both good captains.
Brilliant captain. Steve Perriman's our most decorated player.
Yeah, he was a great captain.
What a captain.
Oh, Bill, I was 22 when Berbatov left and I cried and I was heartbroken.
Same here, Bill. I love Berbatov.
Yeah, I did.
There was a goal against Chelsea that we scored where he done a sublime flick and then it went to Robbie Keane. And I think Robbie Keane passed it to Lennon and Lennon scored. Or the other way round. It was the other way round, I think. Yeah, what a goal. He was brilliant, Berbatov.
Lee says, if we're talking ex-Spurs players, surely we've got to bring back Queen Elly.
Yeah. And midfield general.
Sorry, I needed to see if Kate would read comments from us little people.
Yeah,
honestly.
And another thing, right, because I was a midfielder, right, I like midfielders who work hard, because I never used to work hard. I was more of a Glenn Hoddle type player. But even Glenn Hoddle, later on, he started to roll up his sleeves. But at first, they called him a luxury player, didn't they?
Yeah.
He always looked tired, didn't he? Because he used to put his hands on his knees all the time when there was a break in the football.
You imagine if he was playing in Angie's system, he'd be knackered.
Yeah.
Freddie can't shoot, Van der Vaart is the best player ever from Nicaragua. Shut up, Bobby.
He's
Bobby was
all that now.
Berbatov was different gravy. Never seen a player look so good and looked like he didn't give a shit at the same time.
Yeah.
He was just effortless. That's why.
Yeah.
I was heartbroken when Bale and Kane left. Kane more so because it was correct for everyone. I was heartbroken when Van der Vaart went.
I was as well. But I remember Rio Ferdinand saying that when Berbatov came to Man United, there was a session of training, and he wasn't like looking interested. But that was Berbatov, right? You have to get his personality, right?
Yeah.
He never gave like the impression that he was working hard. But
Yeah.
the things he done on the ball, they were brilliant.
Yeah, Carrick was a great footballer.
Yeah.
He was another one that he never looked like to me. Carrick never looked like he was bothered, and he was effortless as well. He's one of them players that just did it. That it just was a natural, wasn't he?
Yeah. I'm just going to recap on the scores we did for the games over the weekend.
Okay.
Arsenal Palace, I did 2-1 to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Elly did 3-2 to Palace, and Jim said 2-1 to Palace. We still happy with that?
Yeah, I'm sticking with that.
No, can I change?
To what?
I'm going to go 1-1.
You're such a flip flop.
I know, because the Palace, I don't know, they're not doing it, are they?
Oh, hang on, breaking news. Flip flop alert! Flip flop alert! Then we've done Brentford Forest, but we've got Sheffield United West Ham. I did 1-1. Elly did 2-1 to West Ham, and you did 2-1 to Sheffield United, Jimbo.
Yeah, can I change? No, not really.
Then Bournemouth Liverpool. I did 3-2 Liverpool. Elly did 2-1 Liverpool, and you did 2-2.
Are they
Can I
playing
go
Liverpool?
3-1? Can I go 3-1 Liverpool?
You can. They're playing. Liverpool are away to Bournemouth.
Who's at home?
Liverpool are away to Bournemouth.
I'll stick with that. Sorry, I didn't hear that.
He's
Honest.
away in Malta, isn't he? He's all the way in Malta. He can't hear you.
Then we had Brighton Wolves. I said 2-2. Elly said 3-2 to Brighton, and Jimbo said 2-1 to Brighton.
I'll stick with mine.
I didn't hear none of that, but I'll stick whatever it was.
All right. Well, you did Brighton to beat Wolves 2-1.
Yeah, that do.
The dogs are going mental, aren't they?
Yeah.
Somebody at the door.
Yeah, no, they heard someone outside talking.
Sorry, everyone, if you're wearing headphones. So yeah, I mean, I would glad when football's back to normal. I don't like having all these no Spurs this weekend. It's just rubbish.
I know. What we do with ourselves.
I know. We'll have to just watch Arsenal and hope they lose, and watch Liverpool and hope they lose.
Yeah.
Next game, I believe, is Friday for us. Man City. Is it 8 o'clock Friday night? I believe.
Just let me say to Ben, Kate. Ben, give me 5-10 minutes and I'll be on. Thank you very much for the invite.
Yeah.
Just need
Can
to.
I change my Arsenal score to 2-1 to Palace? I want to change it to 2-1 to Palace.
That's what I did, and I changed mine to 1-1.
Yeah, I'm going to change mine to 2-1.
Okay. I
can't see Palace scoring 3 goals. I'm a bit silly.
No, Lisa's out as well.
Yeah, 2-1 to Palace.
Okay.
Come on.
Love the rivals preying on LFC downfall. I am, but at the same time, I would much rather Liverpool win the league than Man City or Arsenal. So,
yeah.
I don't wish any ill will on any player. And sometimes I see players get injured and I go to Kate, oh my God, he's going to be out for ages. But the only thing is if Salah is injured and out, I would prefer he wasn't injured. But if he is, and then does help Tottenham.
Did you notice, Carl? I was the only one who I was the only one who didn't flip flop on my scores. I'd just like to put that out there. There was flip flopping all over the place.
We're just flip floppers.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be a flip flopper.
I wish the boys were playing this weekend, but they definitely need and deserve a rest. Yes, anyone but Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Arsenal finished 6th. Oh, bold statement.
Yeah, go on, David.
Arsenal.
That would. Someone asked on the terrace last night. Oh, hang on. Let me just look at something.
There ain't no Arsenal fans in there. If they are, I'm sorry.
Sorry, West Ham have approached Arsenal for Smith Rowe, but Arteta said that he's happy with Smith Rowe being there. Someone said on the terrace last night, if Man City get found guilty, does it tarnish Pep Guardiola's legacy?
No.
No, because
It's not his fault, is it? And he works with the players he's got.
Yeah, but he's working with those players that were bought illegally.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, Kate. Don't tarnish him. I don't think so.
It's not his fault, is it?
I won't think anything, and I won't think anything different of Pep, except that he's the best manager in the world, apart from Ange.
What? Yeah. How long has he been at City?
8 years, is it?
8 years, yeah.
Yeah, I think 8 years.
I wonder if 7 or 8 years, one of the two.
Bye, Bobby K. He's got to leave.
See you later, Bobby.
I wonder if Man City get found guilty and they get stripped of their titles, or they get the asterisk next to them, whatever, whether Pep will feel that he's wasted those 8 years.
Yeah, I think he will.
Yeah.
Because he'll have nothing to show for it, will he?
Well, if they strip him, yeah, no. But I think in his mind, he'll probably still think that I still did it. You know,
Mia says, of course it does. He couldn't do it with Spurs players. He won cheating. Yeah, this is why I asked the question, because it's interesting. A lot of people.
But he didn't cheat personally.
Well, he knew what was going on at Barca when they were paying the refs. So a lot of people are saying, does he know what was going on at City? But the actual verdict is expected to be at the same time that his contract expires at City. So,
it's quite sad when you think about it for Pep, because look, at the end of the day, it's not his fault, is it? It's not his fault. It's the people above him.
You know what, though? Even though it's not his fault, people will still say, and if they don't get their title stripped, people will still say they should have got them stripped.
Yeah. I mean, I did used to say to you, Kate.
Anyway.
I used to say to you, Kate, how? All right, Donna. I used to say to you, how do they have such a good team on the pitch and have so many good players on the bench? How do they do it? I could never work out how they did it.
No, I mean, I personally think it does tarnish his legacy, because I said before, when Conte wasn't working out last year, obviously I didn't have a YouTube channel then, but I remember saying you could put Pep Guardiola in charge of this lot. He ain't going to get him to do anything, because they're
right what he's saying there.
So I think it will tarnish it to an extent. And like someone said, we don't know. Yeah, we don't know that Pep doesn't know what's been going on. So it's a tough one. I mean, Terry said I really feel for the City fans if they get found guilty.
Well,
I don't
know, are we, whether he knew or not? Because he's not going to admit it.
No. The financial expert said yesterday he thinks they'll get away with it, because to make those many people look like they've been deceitful would need so much proof.
Yeah, but the thing is, they you say that, but then there's other cases like that where there's a lot of people involved. They can pin it on a couple of people. They will. They'll find some loophole to pin it on somebody.
Yeah, see, Bobby put, yes, Pep's legacy would be tarnished, guilty by association. Not the first time he's been part of this. He knew how much they were spending. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. And Cole Simpson said the same thing. Guilty by association, I'm afraid.
Will they strip them of all their titles and everything they've won?
I have got makeup on.
Funny. It'll be funny. I'd laugh my head off.
How'd I?
I really am. I'm quite cynical like that. Like me and you are the same, Kate, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I would think it's hilarious. I do just have lip glossy on today because I didn't want to. I've got orange on, so I didn't want to wear red lipstick.
All right, enough about lipstick. Let's. Will you answer my question? Right?
What?
Do you think they will strip them?
We're pink and fluffy.
Do you think they'll strip them of everything they've won?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what will happen with all them years of the Premier League?
They will just be, the winner will be blank.
The winner will be blank.
So it won't go down to the one after?
No. And I don't think it should. I think it should reflect.
That's so sad. Because that's deprived. It's deprived us because we were second one year, weren't we, to them?
Yeah. Well, we were second to Chelsea.
Oh, all right. But it's so sad for the people that have come second, and the people that have come fifth that could have been in the Champions League.
I know, but what can they do?
And all the relegation teams as well.
Yeah, it's a sad state of affairs, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
I always tell Kate, Ellie. I always tell Kate, right?
Yeah.
And I'll stick by this for all my life, right? If you do things bad, right, and if you cheat on things, or if you're horrible to people, or if you could have helped someone and you turn your back on them, right, when it wouldn't have hurt you to help them, right? It always comes back to you. I just firmly believe, right, that it comes round in a circle.
Yeah, what goes around comes around. Yeah,
yeah, and I believe that.
Well.
And how many times have I proved it right, Kate?
I've got that tattooed on my wrist. What goes around comes around.
You should help people if you can, right? And you should be a good person, right? And not do shit things. And what they're doing is crap. It's hurt so many people in the league. When you think about it, all the people that down the ladder that have suffered because of them, right? Yeah. That could have been in better positions. Some teams have gone out of our league and then gone down further, and that could be because of them. It's like a downward spiral.
Yeah, and all those players that went to them because they were successful, they wouldn't have gone to them if they didn't have that success. They would have gone to other clubs. We would have had third dibs on them at least.
There's so many different things.
Permutations, isn't there?
Yeah. And this is why a lot of people are saying that they won't get found guilty because it will just there's so many ifs. But I mean, what's to stop people from suing the Premier League? We should have had Champions League that season, but City got it. That would have been so much money, blah, blah, blah. It could open so many cans of worms. It's just unbelievable.
It's a snowball effect, right? And this is what I say. This is what I say to Kate about when people do things in life and they don't think about it, right? They don't think about the consequences it has for the next person and the next person after that. And it's a snowball effect. And one person does something that's nasty or horrible, and it ends up affecting 10 or 15 people down the line.
Yeah.
That's why you should think before you're horrible or do things to people.
And that's why they should be punished.
Yeah, exactly.
If they've done wrong, they should be punished.
Jim.
Ifs, buts and monkey nuts, Jimbo. Ifs, buts and monkey nuts. Big up, Don. I've been a member for 2 months. Roll the catchphrase, Kate. Ifs, buts and monkey nuts. I'm getting that on a T-shirt. That's going to be one of my T-shirt designs that I'm working on.
That'd be really good.
2 months and I'm still single. That was Donna.
Before we go, because obviously Benny's show is starting in 1 minute. Big up to John Clark for becoming a member. Big up to Ori K for the super chat. Big up to Decaro for becoming a member. Big up to Martin Knightsbridge for donating to Jim's Sweat. And big up to Miss Cullen for being a member for 2 months. Ellie, when can we find you next?
When am I on next? I don't even know. I'm not booked in for anybody apart from yourself.
Ellie, are you not on with me tomorrow on Talking Ball?
Oh, yeah, on Saturday. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Lucky you reminded me. I've got to start up a diary, you know, because I forget.
I have to write my things down, Ellie, or I forget.
I saw it.
Yeah, so do I.
I saw it this morning, but I didn't realise it was this Saturday. But it is tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah.
And Tuesday night, obviously. Yeah, and Tuesday night there is to debate. We're back as well.
Yes, come on.
Jimbo, obviously you're on Saturday night Talking Ball as well at 9.
And then I think, am I on with you Monday? I don't know if I'm invited.
Monday, me, you and Chang will be going through his shirts. I haven't scheduled anything for over the weekend, but if there's any news, I will be popping on. But yeah, apart from that, thank you. It's been a brilliant turnout today. Thank you to everyone who's spoken, liked, just been here. You're all legends. Have a great day, great weekend, and go.
I'm on Ben's in a minute as well. Sorry.
Yeah, and Ben's Ben's going to be on the coffee company with Jimbo in a minute. So have a great day, everyone, and come on, you Spurs!
Come on, you Spurs!
In Ange we trust.
And be nice to people.